governance closer to the people and accelerate grassroots development in the state, and need to be listed and recognized in the nation's constitution. Sanwo-Olu noted that the public hearing is not just another chapter in the country's constitutional history, but a special and invaluable chance for the people of Lagos and the entire southwest region to have a direct and meaningful say in shaping the nation's highest law. The governor reaffirmed that his government is fully committed to the principles of democracy, good governance, and the rule of law. In their goodwill messages, the speakers of the Lagos, Ogun, and Oyo State House of Assembly gave their support for the traditional rulers to be recognized by the Constitution. Devolution of power from the center, the state police, local council development areas, LCDAs, be listed in the Constitution of Nigeria, waterways permit to be transferred to the state government, insecurity among other issues that were peculiar to the region. In a resolute and uncompromising pursuit of public safety, infrastructural preservation, and adherence to extant traffic ordinances, the Lagos State government has inaugurated a rigorous enforcement campaign targeting articulated vehicles and heavy-duty trucks brazenly violating statutory access restrictions on the Third Mainland Bridge. The enforcement operation, which commenced with impoundment of over 10 trucks, was formally announced by the Special Advisor to the Governor of Transportation, Shola Giwa, who underscored the administration's unwavering determination to uphold regulatory sanctity, safeguard critical infrastructure, and protect the motoring public from avoidable hazards. According to Giwa, the intervention follows a sustained period of stakeholder engagement, public sensitization, and issuance of formal advisories, reiterating the proscription of articulated vehicles above 9 tons from traversing the Third Mainland Bridge, a structure of strategic urban significance that has recently undergone major rehabilitation. Giwa said the deployment of these technologically advanced monitoring tools is a critical component of the Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu's administration's broader strategy to entrench road safety, prevent structural fatigue, and engender responsible driving behavior, particularly on high-risk corridors such as this bridge. While emphasizing that the enforcement initiative is not punitive in nature, but a methodical, lawful response calibrated to protect the common good, extend the functional lifespan of public infrastructure, and promote seamless traffic flow across the metropolis. Giwa issued a stern admonition to stakeholders within the logistics and freight sectors, including fleet operators and articulated vehicle owners. The Lagos State chapter of the All Progressives Congress, APC, has described President Bola Tinubu's appointment so far as a reflection of a considered balance of competence, national spread, and reform-minded leadership. Lagos APC made this known in a statement signed by its spokesperson, Sheye Oladejo, while reacting to the statement by the African Democratic Congress, ADC, regarding the president's appointment. It notes that while it respects the right of all political actors to engage in national discourse, the ADC's commentary is both misinformed and dismissive of genuine efforts to reposition Nigeria. According to the statement, from technocrats to tested administrators, those chosen to serve have demonstrated the capacity and experience to contribute meaningfully to national development. Lagos APC urges all political stakeholders, including the ADC, to assess appointees on their performance and policy outcomes, noting that leadership is ultimately about delivery, not rhetoric. The statement reiterates the APC's commitment to broad-based national engagement and welcomes contributions from all quarters that are solution-driven and patriotic in intent. Now to the rest of the stories. President Bola Tinubu has approved the establishment of the National Forest Guard system as part of efforts to tackle the worsening insecurity across Nigeria. This is as a result of surge in deadly attacks by terrorists, bandits and Fulani militia, which have claimed hundreds of lives across the country in the past 2 months. According to the Minister of Information, Mohammed Idris, the move follows President Tinubu's meeting with the governors in February 2024, where the federal government and the states agreed to recruit the forest rangers and invest in more training. Nigeria has over 1,129 forest reserves, making it one of the African countries with a large number of gazetted forest areas, varying in size and management, and most are under the control of state governments, though a few fall under federal jurisdiction, especially those within national parks or designated biosphere reserves. The Lagos Sector Command of the Federal Safety Corps, FRSC Special Marshals, has taken a lead nationwide by successfully developing a dedicated online portal domain for all special marshals in the country. FIS's commander, Lagos State Command, Kehinde Hamzat, made this known during the official inauguration of the newly elected state executive officers, noting that the portal marks a major step towards digital transformation for the Corps. Hamzat acknowledged the valuable contributions of the outgoing executive officers, encouraging the newly elected leadership to build on their foundation and strive towards even greater accomplishments. He assured them of his full support to help drive success and resilience across the ranks.
And the essence of the whole thing is to ensure safety of lives and property. Don't forget, FRSC have 3 tiers: the regular marshals, the special marshals, and members of the road safety club. We don't know the details. So that's why we need them, the more the merrier. Follow their guidelines in total, as well as follow their mandate as specified in the FRSC Establishment Act.
On his part, the Lagos State coordinator of the FRSC Special Marshals, Olusegun Akito, noted that the recent upgrade of the online portal now allows for effective identification and documentation of special marshals across the country, which he described as development for national coordination. Akita listed several achievements recorded by the state to include the acquisition of a stable power supply system, a 10 kVA solar inverter, issuance of identity cards to all officers, and regular capacity building initiatives such as job-specific training and healthcare workshops.
After the 4 years, at the end of tenure, we choose another leader that will drive Special Marshal RS 2.1. And we have delegates, over 100 units, and three delegates from each of those units. So my advice is for them to start from where we stop, and they raise it in a higher banner situation that even when we look back, we'll be happy that they succeed us.
Earlier, the newly elected executive officers pledged to fulfill their duties with commitment, diligence, and express readiness to serve and contribute meaningfully to the goals of the FRSC. Now to foreign news. The Democratic Republic of Congo and M23 rebels have signed ceasefire deal in Qatar to end fighting between the warring sides. Dubbed the Declaration of Principles, the agreement says both sides must refrain from attacks, hate propaganda, and any attempt to seize by force new positions on the ground. The declaration is intended as a roadmap towards a permanent settlement. The two sides agreed to implement the deal's terms by July 29, while a final peace deal is due by the 18th of August and must align with last month's United States brokered deal between DR Congo and Rwanda, which denies accusations it backs M23. Decades of conflict escalated earlier this year when M23 rebels seized control of large parts of the mineral-rich eastern DR Congo, including the regional capital, Goma, the city of Bukavu, and 2 airports. The United Nations says Thousands of people have been killed and hundreds of thousands of civilians forced from their homes. Now, sport. Turkish professional sports club Trabzonspor says Super Eagles striker Paul Onuachu is expected to be sidelined for around 1 month due to an ankle injury. Speaking via a statement on its official website, Trabzonspor confirmed that Onuachu sustained the injury during a pre-season friendly. It said due to the impact, intense edema was detected in Onuachu's left ankle bones and partial injury to his ankle ligaments. The Turkish club noted that its medical team has begun treatment. The 31-year-old spent the 2023-2024 season on loan with Trabzonspor, scoring 15 goals from 21 league appearances. And that is our news at 10. Just before we go, always drive within the specified speed limit. You can follow us and like all our various social media platforms: X at Traffic Radio 961, Facebook Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM, Instagram Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch news and programs live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. Visit our website on www.trafficradio961.ng. You can also listen to Lagos Traffic Radio 96.1 FM live on My Lagos app for timely updates. Did you know that the Sanwo-Olu administration strengthened alliance with 200 representatives from various women-focused NGOs in the state as part of efforts to alleviate the economic plight of women residents in the state? You can get more details on the Lagos State Government website. To end the news are the highlights of the major stories. Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu has restated the need for a special status for Lagos State, stating that such a request is long overdue. President Bola Tinubu has approved the establishment of the National Forest Guard system as part of efforts to tackle the worsening insecurity across Nigeria. We also told you that Democratic Republic of Congo and M23 rebels have signed a ceasefire deal in Qatar to end fighting between the warring sides. And in sports, Turkish professional sports club Trabzonspor said Super Eagles striker Paul Onuachu is expected to be sidelined for around 1 month due to an ankle injury. For contact with the newsroom, send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. That is the news broadcast compiled by Adesua Ijoyoka. I am Dele Agadumo. Good morning. Thank you for listening.